going to do a cake, you really have to have a battle plan. First, start the chocolate, then preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and the rack is in the lower middle. Then get out all the ingredients and all of your equipment so that you can just go right through the cake. You don't want to go out and play croquet in the middle, for instance. And then the next thing to do is to prepare the cake pan, and that means buttering it thoroughly, and the wax paper too. And then the flour, and then turn the pan thoroughly, and knock out the flour on the floor. If you have a self-cleaning kitchen like mine, and this is so the cake won't stick when the cake is done, it would be nice to be able to get it out of the pan. Now this is a 2-pan cake, and it's a very delicate cake, and like most cakes, it has eggs in it, separated eggs, and that makes it a sponge cake, or what the French call a biscuit, or biscuit. And these are United States grade A large eggs, and you put the yolk into the yolk bowl, and the white into the white bowl, because if you have any yolk in the white, you'll find that the eggs won't mount up. Now we have 4 egg yolks here, and we're going to gradually beat in 2/3 cup of this instant superfine sugar. Till they are thick and lemon colored, and they make the ribbon. See there how it gradually begins to turn thick and lemon colored. Now let's take a look. There, the thick dissolving ribbon. Now the chocolate should in all conscience be melted, and it is. What now is going to be in this chocolate is 1 stick of the best butter, and I can beat the whole business in because it's nice and soft. I've got a little pan for the drippies. Now just look at this lovely, silky, soft, beautiful sheen. And that's just the way melted chocolate should be. And if you're very careful about the melting of it, you're never going to have any trouble because you're never overheating it. And that's what's dangerous to do. And now the chocolate goes into the egg yolks. Glub. Well. And if it's hot, pour it in gradually. good enough to eat just as it is. And stir it all around. Soft and smooth. You don't want the batter to harden up. Now we're ready to beat our egg whites. So be sure and order an extra set of blades. Otherwise, at this point, you'd have to wash and dry the beaters. Frankly, I find that you can beat the eggs just as efficiently with a hand beater as with anything. So today, I'm going to have some fun. I'm going to have a race between the unlined copper bowl and the machine. I've got 4 egg whites here and 4 egg whites here, and we're going to see who wins. And I think maybe I'll win because I'm bigger, but I don't know. To start rather slowly at first, until they foam up. Whites take a bit of time. They've started foaming. Now add 1/4 teaspoon cream of tartar. Kitchen should have cream of tartar because we want them to mount 7 times their original volume. Smooth and silky, and set it at a moderate speed. Now I'm going to start in on the copper bowl with a pinch of salt. And turn it up on high. And back to the copper bowl. Beat them till they make stiff peaks. They're almost ready. Not quite. Holding in the whip. We're almost there. Cooking's just a series of the same old thing. Sometimes there's chocolate and sometimes there's fish in it, but the principles are the same. That's it. See the little pigs that stand up by themselves. Or you can turn it upside down and they stay in the bowl. And our machine has probably done exactly the same thing. Yep, see? I don't know who won, but the egg whites in the copper bowl will keep this lovely velvety texture. But the ones in the glass must use them right away. Now ready to assemble the rest of the batter. And rather than flour, this cake is going to have cornstarch in it, because chocolate is heavy, and we want a very light, delicate cake, almost like a souffle. So 3/4 cup of cornstarch, and you sift it right into the cup. And then sift about a quarter of it into the batter. Stir that in. Now, particularly with chocolate cakes, you want to be very sure that your batter is fairly liquid, or you might have to beat it up again. And take 1/3 of your egg whites and stir them right in to lighten up the batter, and then a little more cornstarch. Then put the rest of the egg whites on top, and we're going to alternate folding egg whites and cornstarch. Not as neat as it could be. Now here is your spatula, and you go down into the mixture, and up and over, bringing a little chocolate over the egg whites. Very important part. A scooping motion, rather fast, up and over. The whole mixing business shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes. Now ready into the cake pans, half in each. Tube eyeball to eyeball, or whatever they say. Push it out to the side so it won't hop up. Barely half full, and a little bit left for the cook, who would like to lick the pan. And then bang, bang, drop them on the counter, just to settle everything. And then right into the oven, diagonally for air circulation, for 15, 16, 18 minutes. And I want you to see, I hope these are going to be just right, how they look when done. This is not quite done. I'm gonna put it back again. Let's look at this one. The French chocolate cake is always fairly moist. It shakes a little in the pan. Take a toothpick or something and it should almost be set at the sides. That's not quite set. So these need another 2 or 3 minutes. Watch them very carefully at this point. They'll puff up, then they sink down. delicate cake. So you'll unmold them right on the cake stand. You may want to chill them a bit before unmolding. And then we'll have a chocolate and butter icing. And this is exactly the same chocolate mixture that we had before. Now we have the top layer, we hope. Better too much than too little. Nicely and evenly, and it goes around carefully. This could really be quite a mess. Smooth off that top. And in she goes. We're just having a cake party today, and I'm going to serve you some. Let's see how that looks. See that lovely soft texture, almost like a souffle, and it's nicer than a souffle because it doesn't fall. And you can serve it with whipped cream if you want to go the whole way. And it's nice with coffee. So this is really a wonderfully chocolatey and amazingly light souffle-like cake that doesn't fall. Look at all, au chocolat.